I like Tony Ferguson, but he's a stupid guy. This is what I think. He keep talking about me. Why you talk about me?
A fight is a fight, and fights must take place. Some of these fakes, if you look at like the Tony and Khabib fight, that was scheduled to fight 5 times, and that's a fight. Every fight is different, regardless of anything. Every fight between every man is different, and if fights are to take place, they must take place. You know what I mean? You can't scurry away and not get the fights in that you were supposed to fight. That's my opinion of it. And I don't care how many wins or how many losses you have. It means nothing to me. I fought unbeaten everything in different sports and all. I would fight anyone, and if you want to fight someone and you're supposed to fight them, they should happen.
It's sad for Tony because every time him and Khabib were scheduled, somebody fell out. Tony's like, next man up, next man up. And as we have seen on a number of occasions, that next man up type of attitude eventually catches up to you.
He has legitimate skills, great wrestler, awesome jiu-jitsu, and the man can bang. He's got an unorthodox striking style, but it's very effective, great knees and elbows, and always comes in great condition.
I would like to see what his conditioning workout is, because Eddie goes with him up to Big Bear, and he trains with him, and he says, never seen anything like it. He said everybody else in the camp can't keep up with him. He works out, he goes, I've never seen anybody have this kind of dedication and gas tank. He said he works out a legitimate 6 hours a day. And he says he's running hills. They do these hill sprints, and he said he laps everybody. He goes all the way to the top before they do, goes down, and then beats them on the way up. He said he just doesn't get tired.
But I think more than anything, it speaks to the mental toughness of Tony Ferguson. That's really what that is. And I don't think anyone should question that. And I believe that if they do, it's misguided.
I think his technique and his rhythm and his cadence is off. It's unusual. It's an unusual timing. His movements are unorthodox. He makes a lot of mistakes, but his belief in himself carries him through a lot of tough situations.
The basics are the things that are going to allow you to compete older. Well, we always watch Tony be unorthodox, right? We never really saw that many of the basics on display.
He does a lot of time on the Wing Chun dummy. Stop with the fucking Wing Chun dummy. Stop with the crazy acrobatics, you know what I mean? Maybe get down to some good old-fashioned basics.
He actually used Wing Chun in the fight with Pettis. He trapped his hand and hit him with an elbow once. And I remember watching it going, like, holy shit, he just used Wing Chun inside the cage. Like, it works. Like, if you really know your shit, he trapped his hand and then came right over the top with an elbow. And I went, look at that shit. Because he's always practicing it.
Yeah.
He's always practicing Kung Fu, but he's a very, very unusual guy.
He is a true fighter. He's an absolute warrior. He's put on some sensational performances inside the octagon. But he's also taken a lot of damage. I just think the real story of what we're seeing here is the rapid decline of Tony Ferguson, because the human body, right, could only take so much. And I just feel, because of the amount of damage over the years, now we're starting to see a decline in what he can do in the octagon.
Tony Ferguson is a great fighter, and right now he have choice. He can come and fight with Islam Makhachev.
I wanna just help him retire it. He's old, like his mind is a little bit crazy. That's why I just want to help him.
Tony's fought for everything he's ever gotten. Like he's had to dig deep, and he's had such a crazy career. He had the best streak in the lightweight division, and then he never even got the title. I get the bitterness.
The fact that he's now managing his own team, he's the head coach, that's never good. I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's not good. You want somebody in the background operating everything.
If he was willing to humble himself and to walk into the gym and be a teammate and be just another guy just like I am, I think it would be really beneficial to him. Tony has to do that, and I said to him, like, Tony, Lord bless you after the fight, and I continue to say it. I want the best for Tony.
He needs somebody to mentor him and guide him and instruct him with only Tony's best interests at heart.
He's tough as hell, though, man. he was in that heel hook and his ankle definitely popped. I mean, his ankle the rest of the fight looked like a golf ball and maybe even a baseball. And he kept fighting. There's no quitting that dude.
Things like that, they're designed to cause excruciating pain where you have no choice but to tap. You know, the fact that he didn't, I mean, that just says so much about what a warrior this man is. That's why people love Tony Ferguson, and that's how tough he is.
Most athletes would tap, but Tony Ferguson, hey, champions don't lose their heart. They don't lose their desire to fight. They just lose the ability to do the things that made them so great in the past. And I think right now, that's what we're seeing with El Cucuy. He still is a fighter at heart. He wants to win. He's willing to compete and not give up on himself. He's just having a difficult time finding his mojo.
I think Tony's very talented. Tony has a lot of weapons, but I think Tony makes too many mistakes. I'm not saying Tony's not capable. Tony's capable of beating anybody, but I just think he makes too much mistake.
He is strong and he can hold on. Like, he grabs something, he can hold on for an unnaturally long time. You know, it's that's something. Maybe those 1,000 shrugs, like they did the trick, but he really was strong.
Tony, very good fighter, because he finished a lot of guys. That's why I just wanna check my skills, and I know I can finish him.
He has now lost 11 rounds in a row and has not looked competitive. So I think Tony needs to take a step back, and the level of competition obviously needs to drop, and then we need to see where he goes. I think it's a lot of confusion because the price tag is high for a guy like Tony Ferguson. I don't know what happens, but all of our great champions, man, it's sad, but it's a tale as old as time. A lot of our great champions go out like this. They lose in fights that we never would have expected them to lose in the past.
Nobody can be same long time. Nobody. No Tony Ferguson, no Khabib, nobody. And one day, someone gonna beat you, or something gonna happen. You know, God don't give to nobody. It's like fear, power, like reaction, mental, everything in one level always. One day it's gonna be go down, you know. And his day come.
If we know Tony Ferguson, he's not the type of guy to sit around and say, oh, no, I'm done, I've taken too many damage. No, too much damage. He's going to say the opposite. He's going to say, no, I'm fine. I got beaten. Maybe there were some mistakes in camp or whatever, right? Tony's not going to accept that he's on the decline.
If I say I want to come in and become champion, I got to win fights. So although I have been dubbed as one of the most exciting guys in the sport as of right now, I need to go out there and get a W, get my hand raised, and I think Tony Ferguson's the perfect opponent to add a little bit of entertainment as well as go out there and get a W.
The one thing that Tony has done, though, is taken some time away since his last loss, so maybe he'll come back refreshed in a better state of mind.